Let's talk about angles. Now, there's a couple of types of angles that we have to talk about. The first type of angle that we have to talk about are complementary angles. Complementary angles are angles that add up to 90. So a 90-degree angle looks something like this. Complementary angles will add up to 90. So these two angles are complementary angles. Now, because they always add up to 90, if we have one of the angles, we can always find the other one. So let's say we know that this angle is 42 degrees. What is the measure of this angle? So to find x, we know that 42 plus x is equal to 90 degrees. So x must be 90 minus 42. This is equal to 48 degrees. So we know x is 48 degrees. Let's look at another example. Let's say we have another right angle and it's split up into 27 degrees and x. So again, to find x, we're going to do 27 plus x is equal to 90. So x is equal to 90 minus 27. This is 63. So we know that x is 63 degrees. Now there's another type of angle that you're going to need to know, and that's a supplementary angle. Supplementary angles are different from complementary angles, and that is because supplementary angles add up to 180 instead of 90. So supplementary angle will look something like this. So we have these two angles, and they add up to 180 degrees. So let's say we have that this is 83 degrees, and we're trying to find x. So we know 83 plus x is equal to 180. X equals 180 minus 83, which is 97 degrees. Let's look at another example. So we have another set of supplementary angles, and their sum is 180, and we know that one of them is 27. So 27 plus x must be 180. So x is 180 minus 27, which is 153. So x is 153 degrees. Now, the last type of angle is a transversal. And this isn't really a type of angle, but it's very important when learning about angles. So it's when you have two parallel lines, you're always going to represent them with an arrow like this. And a transversal is a line that goes through these two parallel lines. Now, obviously, the drawing is far from perfect, but let's just assume that these two are parallel. Now, there's pairs of angles that are the same, and these angles are going to be the same, and these angles are going to be the same. And we can find all the angles just from knowing one of them. So let's say we have this transversal, and we know that this angle is 27 degrees, and we need to find the rest of the angles. So because this angle is 27 degrees, we know all the other blue ones will also be 27 degrees. So this one is 27 degrees, this one is 27 degrees, and this one is 27 degrees. Now, to find the red ones, we can use supplementary angles. That's because this is a straight line, so it's going to add up to 180. The angles are going to add up to 180. And so we can set this equal to x, and x plus 27 must equal to 180. We already did this problem, so x must be equal to 153. So we know that all the reds will be 153 degrees. Now, angles can be a little bit complicated, so this requires a lot of practice. I've linked a practice worksheet and its answers in the comment section, so make sure to check those out.